Okay. Get started for today's workshop. Um, okay. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Coro. Welcome to the workshop course, Reliable and Deployable Learning-Based Robotic System. I'm Jianlan. I'm first delivering a very short opening remark to explain the motivation behind our short workshop. But first, it's my pleasure to introduce my co-organizers. I'm Jianlan. I'm a postdoc at Berkeley. This Function is a student, PhD student at Berkeley as well. Tony is a PhD student at Stanford who is very busy helping us organize the workshop at the moment. He will be back. It's quite fine. She is a PhD student at UT Austin. Norea unfortunately cannot join us in person today. So what are we? Well, robot learning has made tremendous progress over the years. This is absolutely a non-exhaustive list. On top row, we went from make the little dog learn to barely walk to have a very bottom that you have to complete a full hike in mountain Alps. And same thing that a robot, we have it from to just grasp a pen and to be put to a much larger scale, million tries of household object grasping. And more recently, the foundation models open new doors for to interact with the world in a whole new way. However, despite all this breaking research development, robotic systems deployed today still did not fully benefit from those advancements. They are still not flexible. Each time there's a substantial amount of engineering work to make to work as intended, and most likely, also another great deal of engineering time will be spent to make them recover from failures. But on the other hand, we as a robotics community, over the years, have developed a set of tools to make robots performant and eventually useful in the real world. And there is always a one good motivating example, Boston Dynamics, that keeps reminding us how we can push from very basic fundamental research all the way to high performance real world robotic applications. And we deeply care so. Why? Because by the end of the day, we are robotics. Like any other engineering field, we value real world impact as much as fundamental research. And we have a strong tradition of doing so. So here are a few examples. So we have impedance control. For the first time, a robot does not need to be rigid. With super high gain, super high frequency, they can be compliant, which is the basis of a robot interacting with any object through contact. We have operational space control formulation, which homogenize the robot's action space, allowing algorithms can be easily shared across different robots. And today it's being used more or less in every single robot deployed in the world. So we have probabilistic robotics, which pioneered in the field of SLAM, from which almost every single warehouse or home cleaning robots use it somehow today. And more recently, the deep learning wave in robotics completely changed the way how we can process perceptual data. And today, every single robotic bin picking company has a deep learning component in their pipeline. So with that, we're very fortunate to introduce our 9 speakers today, who are all the very best in their area of robotics. We are lucky to have them because the diverse background they come from, and it's really exciting to see how they exchange their thoughts to generate intriguing conversations. I'll give a brief overview of today's agenda. So after this, so we have 9 talks today. So it's going to be around, each talk is 30 minutes. So it's around 25 minutes talk and 5 minutes QA from the audience. After this, it will be Stefan to deliver his talk. And then after that will be Scott. And then we followed by spotlight talks from the contributed papers. And we will have Xiaolong at 10:10 to deliver his talk. And then we will enter a coffee break and posters. It's in a different room, in Muse 1. So after break, Dieter Fox will talk. And then at 11:40, we have a panel with Dieter Fox, Emil, Nicholas, Russ, and Scott. So after lunch break at afternoon, 1:30 p.m., so we have a series talk lined up from Nicholas, Russ, then followed by Sergey, Emil, Chelsea. And at 4, we will have a very exciting debate that I have been very much looking forward to, that Chelsea, Russ, Sergey, Xiaolong, Emil, Scott, and Stefan will join this debate. So at 5, we have a 1-minute best paper award session, and we'll conclude the workshop from there. So, well, speaking for the debate, so today's debate topic, we have a debate at 45 p.m. The debate topic is scaling enough to deploy general purpose robot. I think this is a topic that many of us are actually curious about. We have Team Yes with Sergey, Chelsea, and Russ, and Team No, Emo, Scott, Stefan. Shalom will moderate this. And well, to this note, I still vividly remember this Twitter 5 years ago, called 2018, where Sergey actually quoted what Emo said. So here's, well, Emo is basically teasing RL, but here's how this goes in word. So word is not really stochastic, if you have noticed it. A robot doesn't just simultaneously start shaking unless you hook up an RL algorithm to it. I, as a graduate student, I like this Twitter, and it's 5 years after, same conference. Sergey is here today. Emo is also here today. I guess this is going to be a very interesting, exciting debate. So if you're here, tell your friends, colleagues, come 45 p.m. in this Zoom station. So, okay, thank you. Okay. With that, it's my pleasure to introduce the first speaker today. Well, it's my great pleasure to introduce Stefan Schall. Stefan has been conducting research on robotics, machine learning for robotics, computational neuroscience for motor control, and AI-enabled robotics for over 25 years. His career path includes diverse academic institutes, including MIT, Georgia Tech, the ATI labs in Japan, USC, and the Max Planck Institute for Intelligent Systems in Germany. Since 2018, he has been leading the research effort of Intrinsic, a new Alphabet Google subsidiary, focusing on enabling everybody to use robotics and AI-enabled robotics for research and practical projects. Without further ado, let's welcome Stefan to give his talk.